Welcome today. This week in Jackson County Schools, I'm Pamela Stone, and I have some very special guests today. They are from Bridgeport Elementary School. And right next to me, I have the principal of Bridgeport Elementary. Is Lauria Merritt. So Ms. Merritt, we're very glad you came. So you're the principal. Good, thanks. So you're the principal. How long have you been principal?
I've actually been a principal. This is my 11th year.
Okay. Here at the school?
Well, I've actually been back to Bridgeport. This is 6 years.
Okay.
I taught at Bridgeport for 24 years.
Ooh.
And then I was at Stevenson Elementary, and then I was principal at Paint Rock Valley High School for 5 years. And then I got to come back home to
So you went from
Bridgeport.
elementary to high school?
Yeah.
Big jump.
Yeah. So
Yeah. I'm guessing there's pluses and negatives in both.
There are.
There are. Yeah. Okay. All right. And what did you teach when you were actually a teacher?
I taught kindergarten for 15 years.
Okay.
I also taught special education. I taught 3rd grade, and I worked with struggling readers. And in the computer lab, I taught technology.
So you've
A
done
bit
it
of everything, all of it.
That is
So.
good. Great. Okay. So what are we going to talk about today? I know that we talked about before the show. You guys got some really new, exciting stuff going on.
We do. We're very proud to have a pre-K this year. It's our
Yay.
first experience with pre-K, so we gained a pre-K class this
Now,
year.
I just want to make sure that's ever.
Well, we've had Head Start.
Right.
And we've had a 4-year-old Head Start a long time ago, but I mean, it was like 25 years ago.
Well, in Head Start,
So-
I mean, that didn't have necessarily a curriculum, did it? It was.
It was a federal program, and so they moved it from the school building. We did have a Head Start in Bridgeport, but it was not near the school,
Okay.
and we actually lost that. And so last year was the first year that we had not had a Head Start.
Okay.
And then we have like a private kindergarten that takes 3 and 4-year-olds there at Bridgeport, but we really needed this pre-K.
That's cool.
And we love having the little guys in the building with us, so
That's so much fun.
they're a lot
aren't
of
they?
fun.
Yeah, a lot
So-
different than the high schoolers, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. Okay, and so you've got a new pre-K program, and we're going to have the pre-K teacher on a little bit later to talk about her
We
program
are.
and all that she's doing in her class. And then I understand you guys got a new grant this year.
We did. My teachers are really good about writing grants for different things that we need. And I actually wrote a Google grant, and we were awarded the Google grant. And,
Wow.
and with it, we were able to buy 40 laptops, and we have them on carts, and they go between the classrooms. We're working towards a one-on-one initiative where every child either has an iPad or a laptop. And that grant helped us to get closer
That
to
is
that.
good. Yeah, you guys just recently got the company Google, or they're coming,
Yes.
right?
Google is coming to Bridgeport.
Cool. So do you think that's going to help, like,
I really do. I hope that it'll bring in jobs for our community. And
I mean, I live with Google, so for me, that's like super exciting.
yeah, we're very excited that Google is coming. We hope that I understand that the Google company likes to have people to live close to their plant, so we're hoping that that will really build up the Bridgeport-Stevenson area.
Okay. Do they bring on their own, like,
And then they
people?
bring off satellite jobs that come,
That'll be
or
good.
companies that come with them when they come.
That would be a good place for the kids to tour.
Yes,
I mean, I think so.
Yeah.
Especially like a technology teacher.
so
That would be good.
we're excited.
And then you guys have a 21st century program. So
We
tell a little
do.
bit about that.
We actually got our 21st century after school program back last year. We had it before.
Okay.
It's a federal grant, and then we did not have it for a few years, and we were able to get it back.
So tell people, viewers that may not know what it does.
Well, we keep students until 5:30 every day that want to come. They have to apply to be in the program, and they do some homework help with them, but it's just like 30 minutes of the program, and then the rest is enrichment, where we have a guitar teacher. We have a fellow that comes and teaches guitar, and they all have their own guitar. We have science and math, the STEM.
Right.
We have an art teacher who comes and does art with them. Then we have a teacher that works with them on reading, and another that works with math, and they rotate. They're in
Now,
rotation.
Did you have to write a program? I mean, a a grant for that too?
We did. It is also a federal grant.
Okay.
And-
Now, when you wrote your grant, did you have to write down what you were going to do, like, I mean, how it works, or is the 21st Century Program already written how you're going to set it up? Like, or do you tell them how you're going to set it up?
Well, when you write the grant, you do have a theme, and our theme was we took a historical theme.
Okay.
Like, Bridgeport is very rich in history,
Right.
And so we do take them like to the museum. We have the Depot Museum, where they can see different artifacts. Historical artifacts. Of course, we go to Russell Cave, which is like the oldest place where the Indians,
Right.
lived, but it was themed on history.
Do they now do they do those during, like, after school, those trips?
We do. It's
Okay.
after school.
So all of that is, even those trips, field
Right.
trips, are still after school.
After school, and then in the summer, we have a program that runs in June, and it's usually all day, and so we're able to take longer field trips.
Right,
Like
okay.
to the Space and Rocket Center, or there's a Science Museum in Birmingham.
How long does that go for in the summer?
It's the month of June.
Just 1 month?
Just 1 month.
I'm guessing,
June,
and
so.
lunch is included.
Lunch is included. We actually have a grant for that that
You
we
guys
got
do get
last
good
year
grants.
for all my students, whether they're qualified for free or reduced, get to have breakfast and lunch every day.
Wow.
And then in the month of June, we have the summer feeding program where any child 18 and under can come
And
and
get lunch.
eat and get lunch during the summer.
That's cool. How do you know how many to cook for? Just out of curiosity. Or is that
Well,
kind of hard?
It's kind of hard in the summertime. We have like a lot of Bible schools that'll come and get plates for the kids
Right.
to eat. And, sometimes the city workers will come and eat with us.
Is there bus transportation then, or is it just
There is
people who have to bring
it's just
them?
people, they bring them.
Okay.
We tried, I actually have my CDL, so I tried last summer, picking up,
A few.
and it wasn't really enough to
Make a
take the
difference.
bus, so.
Oh, you got a CDL too? Is there anything you haven't done in education?
No.
Pretty good. All right, and then we have another teacher here, Mr. Phillips, right?
do.
And he's going to talk about a new program.
We're actually in our 4th year
Oh, not
as a
new.
Leader in Me school. Mr. Phillips has been our Lighthouse coordinator, which that's the ultimate. When you're a Leader in Me school, you want to obtain Lighthouse
Right.
status, and so we have like a leadership team that we talk about, what we need to do to keep the program going, and he's going to tell you a little bit more about our leadership program. We're very proud of
I'm
it.
excited to hear about that
Yeah.
because I've never even heard of it. And being an
Yeah.
educator, I didn't know I didn't hear that. Usually
It's-
hear about everything.
It's a really good program. Actually, they don't describe it as a program, but as a way of life. It's a way of thinking
Right.
about things, and it's supposed to carry over. We hope for it to carry over into the family and
Right.
into their homes. So,
That's good. Too bad you can't invite some of the parents and stuff to come in.
well, that's
That would be
our
good.
next step in our program. We want to train our parents in it.
Okay.
So,
That would be good because I think sometimes that would help too.
yes.
All right, and then we're going to take a real quick break here, but the last part of our talk today, we're going to talk about something coming up.
We're having our fall festival,
Yay!
October the 26th.
I love fall festivals.
Yes, it's kind of like a carnival theme.
Yeah, and the food, guys.
Food.
She's talking. It made me hungry. Nachos, hot dogs,
Yeah,
corn dogs, maybe.
hot dogs and nachos,
Cotton candy?
popcorn, cotton candy, those kind of
Yep,
things.
I'm ready.
Spicy, so.
All right, so we'll
lot of
talk
fun.
about that toward the end. So,
Okay.
all right. Well, we're going to come back, and when we come back, we're going to talk to Mr. Sean Phillips, and he's going to talk about the Leader in Me program, and we'll hear about that, and we'll be right back.
The Appliance and Outdoor Equipment Showroom at the Upper Sand Mountain Gas District wants to be your destination for appliances and outdoor cooking products. with one of the Southeast's largest showrooms for indoor and outdoor kitchen equipment and supplies. See the Appliance and Outdoor Equipment Showroom at the Upper Sand Mountain Gas District for the biggest and best. Check out the ultimate cooking experience with the Big Green Egg, Smokin' Brothers, dedicated providing quality barbecue products, and Traeger wood-fire grill products. With over 150 different kinds of rubs, spices, and barbecue sauces, we can make your grilling and cooking experience the best it can be. We also carry a huge supply of wood pellets. The Appliance and Outdoor Equipment Showroom at the Upper Sand Mountain Gas District offers 90 days same as cash. Financing is available, and we service what we sell. Come see us today at 21620 Highway 117 in Hyder. Take I-59 south to the Hammondville exit, turn right, and head up Sand Mountain to the Appliance and Outdoor Equipment Showroom at the Upper Sand Mountain Gas District. 256-632-9386 for the Appliance and Outdoor Equipment Showroom at the Upper Sand Mountain Gas District.
At Brown's Tire Pros, your complete automotive service center, everything rotates around you. When you visit Brown's Tire Pros, you'll always get friendly customer service and high-quality work. Your purchase is also backed by the Tire Pros' nationwide warranty and free roadside assistance. Brown's Tire Pros carries all major brands, including Michelin, and Michelin offers safe, fuel-efficient, long-lasting tires that will keep you going for miles to come. For hassle-free service and one of the industry's leading warranty packages, stop by Brown's Tire Pros in Trenton or visit us online at brownstirepros.com. Glass Farm Nursery on Highway 11 south of Trenton is now open for a limited time with what you need for the fall season. Now in their 46th year. Shop and compare. 8-inch mums just $4.99. Large mums $17.99 right now. Plus, fresh fall pansies are on site and our fruit trees are half price. Get to Glass Farm Nursery for the absolute best selection. Open Monday through Friday 8 to 5, Saturday 8 to 2. Glass Farm Nursery, 4.5 miles south of Trenton on US Highway 11. For 46 years, Glass Farm Nursery. Dobbins Supermarket, serving the community for over 70 years with fresh-cut meats and a full line of grocery items. Dobbins Supermarket, Highway 71 in Higdon.
This week at Dobbins Supermarket, fresh fire legs, 79 cents a pound. Beef sirloin tip roast, $3.29 a pound. A 10-pound box of breaded chicken fingers, only $16.99. And hickory hollow bacon, 10-pound box, only $19.99. These and other specials when you shop every week in Higdon, Alabama at Dobbins Supermarket.
All right, welcome back. We're talking with Bridgeport Elementary School today, and this is this week's in Jackson County School Show, and we're very excited to have them. If you just are joining us, we were talking to Principal Merritt, and she was telling us all the cool things and new things that are in the school and how exciting it is. So next to me, I have Mr. Sean Phillips. Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
All right, good. I'm glad you guys are here, and you guys have a lot of new stuff in your school going on and exciting stuff, and I'm especially excited about the Fall Festival.
Oh yeah,
I'm not from there, but that sounds really fun.
It's a great time. I don't know whether it's good or bad, but I'll be doing most of the cooking. So
I don't know, is it good?
That may encourage people or it may discourage people.
Well, I guess maybe some samples next time. You should have brought some samples. I would have sampled it and told everybody how good about it was.
I didn't think about that.
All right, next time.
Next time we'll do that.
Next time, ladies, you hear that over there in the audience? Okay. All right. So let's talk about you first of all. You are a teacher. You are a PE teacher.
Yes, I have been teaching. This is my 15th year of teaching. I was in the classroom for a couple of years, teaching 5th grade and 7th and 8th grade math.
Whoa.
And then I got transferred to Bridgeport, and then that's where I've been. I kind of found my little groove. I love it. PE.
You get out there and run with them and exercise with them?
Some.
That's where I would fail. I could tell them what to do, but as soon as I had to do it, PE, sorry, it's not happening. Well, good. I'm glad. And what do you guys do in PE? I mean, I know we're not talking about PE today, but just tell us a little bit about it.
I pick them up. We go down to the gym usually, do a few exercises, kind of loosen up. And then if it's weather fit, we'll go outside, have a good time on the playground, play a few games. If it's inside, then we play games like dodgeball and basketball and those type of things.
Do you play that little spot game where you put those little rubber spots down and they have to run and find the last spot? No, I can tell. No, I don't know. I don't know what it's called. It's really, I mean, there's like all these little rubber spots, and then you play music, and then it's kind of like everybody runs, and then half of the spots are gone, and then you keep picking them up, and so they all get mad because then all the spots end up disappearing except for one.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. I'm not.
It's kind of fun.
I'm not ventured out that.
It's a little intense for kids who want to win a spot.
Oh yeah.
It's a big deal. Okay. All right, so today actually you're here to talk about what it's called. It's a leadership program.
Yes, it's
Right.
called The Leader in Me.
Okay.
It's for education people and business people may know more about it. It's based on the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, the book by Dr. Stephen Covey. Just a brief overview of our habits is number 1 is to be proactive. That means you're in charge of yourself, nobody else is. Begin with the end in mind is habit 2. Got to have a plan to get through life. And these are not just life skills, not just skills that we teach the kids, but it's hopefully they'll catch it on and carry it on down the line. Number 3 is put first things first, most important things first, and then you take care of the things that are not as important. 4, think win-win, so that both sides in whatever situation it is are to the maximum effect, the benefit to both sides. Seek first to understand is habit 5. Listen first, then talk. Habit 6 is synergize, working together. That's a big one nowadays with everywhere you turn with business and different things. So we're teaching that, and then sharpen us all, taking care of yourself, energizing, recouping, professional development, that type of thing.
Those are
So-
super great habits. I mean, I know a lot of adults who need some of that skill training. What do you think?
Actually, that's how it begins. Is our whole staff is trained
Oh, good.
on the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and then we put that down and transfer that into kid language, and that's what the Leader in Me is basically is.
So is this like the whole school, or is there certain grades that are involved in it?
It's the whole school.
Okay, and do they like get not graded on, but like a check mark that they did that, or like what's the assessment that it's working?
We see the growth in the kids.
Okay.
Just seeing, like, for some that just come out of their shell because they gain that confidence
Okay.
to speak publicly at different assemblies and just in different presentations in their class.
So does each teacher do something different in their classroom that, like, I'm just thinking as a teacher that I would probably give, in elementary school especially, stickers if I saw one of those particular traits, shown that day. Maybe they'd get a sticker, or I don't know, or
They get bragged on a lot from that. Each teacher give leadership roles, and
Okay.
each student, and they swap those roles up.
kind of like classroom.
So and each teacher has the leeway to do whatever they want to
Right.
in their classroom.
Okay.
And then we have school-wide leadership roles.
Okay, and you guys have a school leadership like for 5th graders, 4th and 5th? Like,
We're K through 4.
Okay, all right, that's good. All right, and so how long? She said this is the 4th?
This is our 4th year.
Okay, so does it change every year, or you just do?
No, we just progress a little bit more and a little bit deeper each year
Okay.
with our students.
So by the time, you guys have them for several years, so by the time I'm guessing, get them in 4th and 5th grade, you should see a significant, do they have them memorized, the traits?
Yes, a lot of them do. They, as it goes on, and like each morning during our morning announcements, they give an example of a habit and what they have done.
Oh, that's
One person, usually it's a 3rd grader right now.
like on the actual announcements?
On the announcements
Okay.
over where everybody hears it. Like this morning, the little boy said, I'm proactive. Stop, think, do the right thing. I'm proactive when I help others that have a need.
That's really cool.
So
I think all schools could really benefit for something like that.
it has. It's had some definite benefits. It's made us come together as a faculty. They spruced up the place. It's a lot better with our. It's increased our attendance. So
Right.
it's a great thing.
That is. And at some point, do you get parents involved?
Yes, that is we actually have had some of that. We had a little boy a couple of years ago that got in a little trouble, and when his parents were called, they came to the school, and they were actually using the language when we were talking to him. So he had carried that language home, and so they, and then they were more interested, and we have been able to expand on that.
It's, it would be great for all the the parents to actually hear it and see it and use it at home. Because that, I mean, as a business teacher, that's in every aspect of every job you can ever have, period. Even if you're a garbage man, which is great, but I mean, you know, you don't necessarily talk to a lot of people in that role, but that would be really good, I think.
Yeah, you know, and that's where it's based off of. It is a lot of business people have went through that training with 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. They go with Dr. Stephen Covey, but he's passed away now, but his family has carried it on. And so that's more of it's been in the business world. And then the Leader in Me was actually started by Muriel Summers. She was a principal of a school in North Carolina that was struggling, and she went to one of those and then adapted it, and she presented it to Franklin Covey, and they said, hey, that sounds good.
That is good. I think it's really good. I think the students could really benefit from it, and it's lifelong. I do Future Business Leaders of America at the school, and that's what we're always teaching, is it's all about leadership. It doesn't matter what job you do. I mean, and you could have, you know, a lower end job, a higher end job. I don't care what money you make, you all have to be a leader in your own realm.
Yes, and that's the big emphasis is the self. You know, every decision is self.
Right.
Every decision, you know, taking responsibility for yourself. You know, making sure I have a plan, making sure, you know, I do those habits, you know, and hopefully they'll stick with them until they're adults, and they will use it when they have jobs.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. How much better is it gonna be when they try to go get their jobs and they have those skills and they know that they have to be proactive? And you know, sometimes these students, especially like in middle school, where they don't really have a job yet, but they're thinking about it. I'm like, you know, do you think your boss would be okay with that? So just having those leadership trainings would be really good.
Yes, and
it is very good.
And you know, we also, something else we do as part of this, we do service projects where they realize that the world is bigger than just them.
Right.
The world is, you know, that they can help even at the age they are. They can help people.
Do you do that for a whole school or by grade level or by?
Both.
Both?
We do usually a whole school service project, and then each grade level will choose a service project.
So what are they this year? Do you know? Or
well,
maybe it's kind
we
of
haven't really decided this year,
Okay.
but some we've done in the past is like a whole school one is the right around Christmas or Thanksgiving, the canned foods we collect for the local community food bank. Then we track our progress of what each grade level does. And then some of them have written letters to, and the individuals have written letters to nursing homes, to troops, to, you know, just reaching out and just letting people see that we care.
That's good. That is good. And I think those kids need that. And I think in the end, it will make them better employees and probably better people in general.
Yeah, that's our goal, is just is so that they will be better people in general and not just good students.
Right, because you can have these straight A students who really aren't good leaders. They don't know what to do with that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I know exactly what you're saying.
I don't know how you explain that nice, but, you know, I mean, it's true. And so I think that'll go. I've read some of their books. They have a teen book for teenagers, parents, if you're ever looking for that. I mean, I know middle or elementary school is not quite teen, but they're really good, and so they break the actual book down into like a little bit younger like terms.
Yes, and actually I will expand on that too, parents. When we were going through our training, the people that actually trained us said, if you want to read it as an adult, even read the teen book, because it's a lot easier to understand. It's the same material, just a lot easier to understand.
Yeah, I think I have that at home, and there's a workbook that goes with it too.
Yes. Yes.
So the parents could use the workbook for an actual learning, I guess, you know, thing, and give them rewards at home.
They could, yes. It would be very, very beneficial to go through it maybe as a group.
Right. Even brothers and sisters.
Yes, it
That would be
could,
good
to
too.
pass it down.
I think it would be good too. All right, is there anything else we need to talk about that I've missed?
I was looking back at my notes. Oh yeah, we do as part of it too, we do a leadership day every spring where the students are able to showcase what they've learned and showcase their talents, singing, skits, different activities that they just get to see. Hey, parents know. Hey, they know what they're doing. They know what they're talking about.
Right. So what are some things they do?
Just they'll have some skits. They'll have songs that relate to the habits. Where they put it in like a little jingle.
So they wrote it.
Yeah, and each, and again, that's where each grade level gets to choose what they want.
Okay. Oh, so it's not by grade level then?
Yes.
Okay. And do you guys have an auditorium where you all go and watch it?
Well, I wish.
No?
We have our gymnasium.
Okay. Well, that's good.
We got a stage that we set up, and we make it real nice, decorate.
So that's cool. All right. Well, thanks for coming on. I think I'm going to see you a little bit later. I think we're all going to talk about the Fall Festival.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. So we'll be right back on This Week in Jackson County Schools.
The Dade County school system continues to put the safety of students first. That's why the Love the Bus Elementary campaign rolls on. Love the Bus is designed to teach students the importance of safety, respect, and proper bus etiquette. As we continue to enhance efforts of safety for our students, we'd like to have you as part of our team. If you're considering a career as a bus driver, there's a special training session coming up in October. To attend, call the Dade County Schools Transportation Department at 706-657-7053 today. Part-time hours with full-time benefits as a bus driver for the Dade County School System.
Come on in for breakfast, lunch, or dinner at Bamacide. Enjoy a family atmosphere with good home cooking, including burgers, steaks, fish, plate lunches, and more at Bamacide. Top it all off with a homemade banana split or other delicious dessert. At Bamacide, watch your favorite games on the big screen, especially those SEC rivalries. Open Tuesday through Saturday until 8:30 Eastern, open till 3 Eastern on Sunday, and closed on Monday. Dash says, dash on into Bamacide. 632-3436 for Bamacide. Alabama Highway 75, just on the Bama side.
College is more than an education. It's a bridge to your future. Plan your future. Envision your future. Begin your future at Northeast Alabama Community College.
Get that next new-to-you vehicle from Rayburn Cloud at Cloud Auto Sales in Higdon, Alabama. Check out an 05 Nissan Frontier 4x4 V6 with power windows, locks, and cruise, just $6,700. How about an 06 Ford F-150 Lariat Super Crew 4-wheel drive, just $12,995. Or a 13 Hyundai Sonata, great gas mileage and new tires, only $7,995. Cloud Auto Sales now offering warranties on all vehicles. Alabama Highway 71 in Higdon, 597-3273, and on Facebook at Cloud Auto Sales.
Come to see me for your best deal in a good used car. And yes, I'm still fishing.
Smith Ace Hardware in Whitwell has been serving the Valley's needs for generations with the best brands for all your plans. Paints from Clark and Kensington, grills from Weber and Traeger, a full line of Yeti products, and blowers and chainsaws from Steel. Serving the Whitwell area, Smith Ace Hardware, 146 Highway 283 in Whitwell. Open Monday through Saturday 8 to 6 and Sunday 10 to 4. 423-658-5073. 423-658-5073. Smith Ace Hardware in Whitwell.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
All right, welcome back This Week in Jackson County Schools, and I'm Pamela Stone, and we are here this week, if you're just now joining us, with Bridgeport Elementary School. We're very excited to have them over there in Jackson County, and we have been talking. We spoke to the principal, Ms. Merritt, and then we talked to Mr. Phillips. He is the PE teacher, but he was talking about their program called Leader in Me, I think is what it's called, Leader in Me. And it's all a leadership program based on the 7 highly effective habits. Well, there's a book for teens and a book for adults, and I think I've seen other books. Really great program. And it builds leaders, which is what we really need in the world. So, and next to me, I have another special guest, and this is Mrs. Was it Mrs. or Miss?
Miss Heather Blizzard. I'm married, yes, I am married.
Okay, Heather Blizzard. So, and you teach pre-K.
Yes.
Pre-K. So we're really excited that you're here. And I was telling her before we started that I taught pre-K for about 2 or 3 years. So been there, done that.
Yeah, this is my first year teaching pre-K.
Really?
It's quite interesting.
What did you teach before that?
I've taught kindergarten for 11 years. And
is there a big difference between kindergarten and pre-K?
Oh, yes.
Oh, is there?
Yes.
Okay, go on.
I didn't think there would be, but there definitely is. I think kindergarten's an adventure, but pre-K is definitely more of an adventure.
Really?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so what else did you teach kindergarten?
I've taught first grade.
Okay.
And I taught PE 1 year.
PE.
Yeah, this is my 15th year.
Wow, you've been on there around a while too.
Yes.
Very good. Are they all at Bridgeport Elementary?
Yes, I've been fortunate enough to be at Bridgeport the whole time.
That's really
I've been
good.
blessed.
That is good. All right, so tell us about your, so she was telling us, Miss Merritt was telling us, this is the first year ever that you've really had a true pre-K class. You had, you know, a 4-year-old, what was it?
Head Start.
Head Start program.
Yes.
But this is very different.
It is. They came in and just totally redid my classroom. We got a grant, and so with the grant, we've got all the pre-K materials. And they came in, and I had to empty my room completely, and it's amazing what it looks like now. I've got all these little centers set up and stations and the little chairs and tables for the kids.
So what are some of the centers?
Okay, we have a home living, which is the favorite, of course, because
When
they have.
I was in kindergarten, it was my favorite.
Yes, yes. They have a little couch in the home living and the cash register, and they have the food and
dress up clothes.
Yes,
That
they have
was
dress
the
up
best,
clothes
right?
too.
Dress
yes,
up clothes.
yes.
Yep.
They love it.
Okay, and then what else?
We have the Science Center, and
Okay.
they love the Science Center too. It's a real sensory. You have different things. We have like beads, and you have water and sand, and so they're learning through exploring, and they love that.
Okay.
Art, where we've got paint, or we've got Play-Doh, and just all kinds of crafts and stickers, and they love that. We've got reading and writing. They got a little keyboard they play with, and tons of books, a little cozy area to read in.
Is it just one keyboard, or do you have a classroom?
No, it's just one keyboard.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You make sure they type right?
No, I just let them go at it.
Okay.
I just let them go at it and
All right.
have a good time. But they're finding letters that we're talking about
Well, that's
on
good.
those keyboards. So
That's
yeah.
good.
So
All right, and so tell a little bit about how your day goes. What do you start with, and then?
okay, we come in and I greet them at the door, and my room's at the end of the hall.
Okay.
So I'll walk them down to the hall, and I have an auxiliary teacher, Miss Amanda, and she's in the room with them, and we have table toys. Is what we call them, and they come in and they do table toys.
Is this like Legos or something?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Any kind of blocks that they can manipulate and build with.
Okay.
Yes. And then we go to breakfast all together.
Okay.
And when we
And
go,
do you guys go with the school, or do you guys do something separate?
no, we go with the school.
Okay.
We have a separate table.
Okay.
But we're still with the school.
Okay, that's good.
We go back and we do calendar, and then we start our centers.
What's calendar? I mean,
Calendar.
I know what calendar is.
Yes.
But
Calendar, we go over the month and the day, and we get to mark off the day, and I call out a child to mark off the day. And of course, you know, they think that's really big.
Yeah.
They love it. And then they get a little microphone. They get to go over the rules, and they practically know the rules by heart.
That's good.
And they get to repeat the
That'll be about
rules.
the only year they know the rules by heart. Give it a couple more, and they'll be like, rules? What are rules?
Then they get to go to PE for 30 minutes and
Okay.
come back and go to lunch. And then after lunch, we nap. We get up from nap, and then we have our 20-minute small group time where I have a group and Miss Amanda has a group also.
Okay.
And so that's when we do a lot of our letters, our numbers. We do it also in the centers, but we can focus on specifics at
Right,
that
now
time.
you said you don't have your curriculum yet. When you get your curriculum, are there real workbooks or books or what?
No worksheets, no coloring
worksheets.
sheets.
Wow.
No, none at all.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So that's been a big change from going from kindergarten to
Right.
not Head Start, but pre-K.
Well, I mean, everybody does worksheets. I mean, middle school, high school, that's just what you do. Somewhat. That's good.
But they're trying to do it to where they learn through their social skills and their social play, and you interact with them. So you're down in the floor with them, you know, and you're busy all day. After we have our small group, we have our music, and then we go.
Do you do the music?
Well, yes and no.
Yeah.
We YouTube music, and we've got musical instruments that they provided, so we use the musical instruments too.
Alright.
So, I try to do the nursery rhyme songs with them, but you know, I can get off tune sometimes. So.
Oh, that's probably the best part. I'm a typing teacher, and I used to sing Barney to them, and they would be like, this was high school, and the worse I sounded, the better they thought it was. So
Oh yes,
it's okay.
that's the good thing about the little ones. They don't care.
No,
they
they
could
don't
care
care.
less.
Right.
They just love you.
They do.
And then we have break, and we get to go outside and play for 30 more minutes, and that's about our day.
So do they end early? 'Cause
We
they're
do.
lower?
We get out at 2:05.
And what time do the other classes get out?
235, 240, somewhere in there.
So do they have a special bus, or do they get on the
They
bus?
cannot ride the bus at all.
At all?
No, not at
So
all.
parents have to come
If we go
pick
on
them
field
up.
trips, we've got a field trip coming up in October. If we go on a field trip, a parent or a family member has to take them.
Where are you guys going?
We are going to the pumpkin patch in
Really?
Rainsville.
That's
Yes.
cool. And then you bring them back and decorate?
Yes.
Or you just
Well,
let
they
them
can decorate there,
Oh,
but
do
if they don't have time to decorate there, we'll bring them back and decorate too. That's the fun part of pre-K is you can be really creative and just have fun and let them explore.
Oh, I remember, because I used to be pre-K, and oh my gosh, it was so much fun, and Christmas and all that stuff.
It is.
Well, that's really good. All right, so how many kids do you have?
I have 18.
So is that a good number? I don't know. Or is that...
It is. It's a good number.
Is it a good number?
And I say I have 18. I will have 18. My 18th student was supposed to be coming today, but she didn't make it, so she'll be here tomorrow. So I can't tell you whether it's good or not good, but I mean, it's with our 17th, we start out with 16, and then you gain 2 more later. And so I gained my other one last week, and then I'm going to gain this one this week. And she has transitioned well.
Okay.
And we do that just to make sure there's not any needs that need to be met.
Right.
Before we get more kids.
So, and what else do the kids do besides centers and, I mean, all that stuff? I mean, so do they have parent time, like when the parents come in and you work with parents, or?
We haven't had that yet.
Okay.
We will, but we haven't had that yet. But I'm in communication with the parents daily, which is great.
Do they have folders like they do in kindergarten?
Yes, we
Okay.
communicate with binders and folders, but at the end of the day, Miss Amanda and I take them at the hall to take them to their car, and so I get to talk to their parents or whoever they're with right there and let them know, yes, they've had a good day, or, no, maybe tomorrow will be a better day.
Right. Well, that's really good.
The biggest challenge for pre-K, did you find this, is learning to deal with their social skills.
Yeah.
The socialization.
Yeah. Yeah, so we had 30 kids in one classroom, and then I had a helper, so it was a lot. But yeah, definitely some of the social, and then I think it's gotten worse over the years because of just cell phones, tablets. There's not, I mean, adults don't communicate as much with kids, or other kids don't communicate as much as when they were younger. Do you find that?
Oh, yes.
I mean, so...
We're limited on our iPad time, which I haven't brought in yet.
It's hard.
It's 15 minutes that we get of iPad time if we use it, but I haven't used it yet.
Well, it's hard. Even with like my students, when they're allowed, like I do an after school club and they're allowed to have their phones out, they'll literally send each other a text and like, you're there and I'm here, and they're texting each other instead of talking. And we've had this conversation. We just did a unit in 8th grade about communication and how many they have broke up with a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or had an argument, or they don't talk to their parents, they'd rather text. It makes it easier. So that whole social thing, I think part of it's gotten worse over the years just because of where our society has gotten. Do you find that?
Yes. Oh, yes, most definitely.
I do. I think it's actually a tragedy, I think.
It is.
So don't bring the iPad. They'll get enough of it at home. If you can avoid it, they'll get enough of it at home. So, well, I'm really excited because, I mean, I loved pre-K when I did it. It was so much fun, and you get hugs and
they love
fun
you.
stuff. And then I'm guessing, do you do like little gifts at different holidays?
Oh, yes. We haven't done that yet, but yes, it's coming up.
Yeah, and I always
every time I go to the Dollar Tree, wherever I go, I'm looking for something for
I know, that's
pre-K.
what I think. I think that too. So that's really fun, and they just think the world of us, don't they? Like as a teacher, that is really a lot of fun. So, all right, well, we're going to take a break here in a minute, but when we come back, I seem to keep going back to this, but I love fall festivals.
Yes,
don't you love fall festivals?
yes. Our fall festival is wonderful.
I do. I just need to go just for the food. I haven't been to a festival all summer, not one festival.
Oh, you got to come. You'll love it.
So that would be really good. And we're going to come back, and all of you guys are going to talk with me. And we're going to talk about the fall festival and what you guys are going to do and have.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good. All right. We'll be right back on This Week in Jackson County Schools.
Looking for a great way to change your look? You'll find the friendly professionals at A Classy Cut Salon ready to care for you. A Classy Cut Salon is in the Grove Shopping Center next to the Dollar General. We serve men and women of all ages at A Classy Cut Salon. Call 657-5607. That's 657-5607 for an appointment, or just walk right in for your next classy cut from A Classy Cut Salon in the Grove Shopping Center, Highway 11 North in Trenton.
A memorial marker is a reflection of the way you share your love for a family member who has gone on. It should help celebrate their life. At Heartfelt Memorials, we dedicate all markers to honor and express the love you have for your family members. We can help create a memorial marker to express that love, or even add death dates to already existing markers. For all your granite marker needs, call Heartfelt Memorials at 423-227-8658. That's 423-227-8658 for Heartfelt Memorials, helping you honor your loved ones, serving the entire tri-state area from Trenton. When you or a loved one is facing a life-limiting illness, hospice care may be the answer. At Tapestry Hospice, the patient is the focus of our care. We are here to serve you and facilitate your wishes. Tapestry caregivers are concerned with managing your pain, keeping you in touch with your physician, and helping you make plans for the future. Hospice is life-affirming, and Tapestry Hospice can help you deal with all aspects of life, mind, body, and soul. Call Tapestry Hospice for more information. 706-383-8812. That's 706-383-8812. Tapestry Hospice. Redefining hope. Folks around these parts have put their trust in the Ponder name for filling their prescriptions for decades. Jennifer Ponder Hicks, Doctor of Pharmacy, continues the tradition of fast, friendly, and personal service at Ponder's Mountain Pharmacy. Ponder's Mountain Pharmacy is convenient to our customers between Dobbins and North Sand Mountain School, next to Northeast Alabama Health Services. Ponder's Mountain Pharmacy gladly accepts most insurance plans, including Alabama Medicaid. When the need arises, have your doctor phone Ponder's Mountain Pharmacy at 597-4020. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Ponder's Mountain Pharmacy.
A small bank with big service. Citizens Bank and Trust, offering a wide range of services including online banking. Pay your bills, manage your account anytime, 24 hours a day. Your account balance is only a phone call away as well at 657-1234. Or visit our convenient locations. Lookout Mountain, Georgia, Higdon, Alabama, or our main branch on Highway 11 in Trenton. Citizens Bank and Trust, 657-5678. A community bank that believes in the community. Citizens Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, welcome back. If you're just now joining us, this week's in Jackson County Schools, and I have several people next to me, and we are talking to Bridgeport Elementary today. Welcome. Thank you for all coming today.
Thank you for having us.
Good conversations. It's been a lot of fun. Okay, so I'm just going to go through and introduce you. This is the principal, and it's Miss Merritt. And then this is Miss Blizzard, and she is the brand new pre-K teacher with a brand new, I call it a lab, but classroom with all kinds of fun stuff. And this is Mr. Phillips, and he is the PE teacher, but he is doing the Lead in Me program, which is a leadership, I guess,
school,
not club, but program.
No, we're a leadership school. We're a leadership academy.
The whole school.
The whole school.
Yeah, I just got chose to talk about it.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, so lucky you, right?
Yes.
These two didn't tell you, but they're both certified in administration.
Oh, okay.
So, and they both help me a lot with different aspects of the school.
Oh, that's good.
So.
That's good. So when you retire, the school's in good hands, right?
Good hands.
Yep, doesn't sound like you're going to ever retire, especially as long as you've been and keep coming back. It's one of those that never retires, so, which is good. Okay.
I'm still having fun, so.
Well, and that's what you should do. If you're young enough and you're having fun, go,
I say I'm a lucky person because I get to spend my days with little people.
That is fun.
And I have an outstanding, excellent faculty and staff that they take care of our babies, so.
That's cool.
I'm very blessed.
That is cool. That is cool. Okay, so we have a few minutes left. We're going to talk about your fall festival. All right, so let's start off. They're having a fall festival, and let's start off the day and the time to make sure everybody knows. So, who wants to talk anyway?
October the 26th at Bridgeport Elementary.
Okay.
And we'll start about 4:30.
Okay.
We will have different foods, so people want to eat. We have a cakewalk, and Miss Blizzard's husband usually does our cakewalk. I might let her tell you about the cakewalk.
Okay. The cakewalk is fun. My husband is a DJ too.
Oh,
so he makes it really fun. They have the music, and the kids and the parents love it. We usually have at least 50 to 100 cakes.
Wow.
So sometimes some go away with 2 or 3 cakes.
Wow, that's a lot. Okay, that's cool. And how do you get the cakes? The parents just bring them, or do the staff donate them?
Both. We have our lunchroom ladies that
They
really
make
help out with
cakes
making and decorating the cakes, and we have parents come in and help decorate, and then we ask for donations. So people will make cakes, or they will buy cupcakes and send them in.
That's cool.
Yes.
Okay, so and then what else are we going to have? A cakewalk, and we'll have
Well, we'll have a haunted hallway where we have a few parents that decorate the hall to our library.
Does that go over well?
The kids love it. Last year was our first year to do that, and they really liked it.
Was it scary?
No, I mean, it's yes
The
and
kids
no.
were scared.
The kids
Some
were,
of the kids
Well,
were
let
scared.
me tell you, my 6th grade elementary, first time I went to haunted house, it was at my elementary school. They had lifted up the floor, so they had things underneath the ground, and as you walked, they jumped up through the ground. Nope, I never
I wouldn't
went to haunted house. It was, and that was in elementary school. Now maybe it was for the community, but it was when I was in elementary. That was it. Nope, not doing that again. So.
But we'll have games. We've had some parents to make some different games. We have like a Frankenstein.
Slime.
Slime.
They love the slime.
They
It's
love
like
the slime.
boogers.
Yeah,
Yes, and they love it.
And the pumpkin punch where they punch, and they get a little prize. And then we have inflatables.
Those are always fun.
The
Tri-state parties on. That's my husband too. He always donates and does the inflatables.
So we have inflatables. We have silent auction. That's really good. Different classes bringing things for baskets, and so we have baskets that we auction off. But we also have different businesses donate things to us too. So we have.
And
have
then
a
you
lot
guys
of
can
things,
make your own basket with those things?
Yes, and
Okay.
then so people come in and bid on different items.
Okay.
We've had trips they could bid on
we've
before.
Had trips.
Oh, really?
Like somewhere in the Smokies where all
Disney World. We had some Disney World tickets one year.
Dollywood tickets.
Dollywood tickets.
And these are all like, now is it really a silent auction or is it where they just write their name down?
They write,
Yeah, they write
Their name
down, and then it's kind of fun because different people will be watching an item, and this one will put their name down, and then the next one will bid higher.
and we can get in on it too. We'll run in there and write our name down, and somebody will go behind us.
Yeah, it gets expensive. I mean, that's what the purpose is for, but it
Yeah.
gets expensive for it.
But you still get a better deal than if you had to purchase it yourself.
That's true. That's true.
This is our biggest fundraiser for the year, and every bit of the proceeds go back into the classroom. So each classroom teacher has money in an account that she can buy things that she can use for her classroom, which... excuse me.
Yes.
Something new that we're going to have this year, we have some parents that sell LuLaRoe. I don't know if you've ever heard of that.
Yeah, I have. They're those leggings.
Yeah, and then we have another that does Agnes and Dora, and they're going to come in and set up their stuff, and then they give a donation to the school. So for every item that is sold through their little store, they turn around and give a donation to the school, which is pretty neat.
That is neat. You could do that with a lot of businesses and stuff.
Yeah.
And I get them. So, all right. And what kind of games are there?
Do what?
What am I missing about the games? We have grab bags and balloons, and
it's a lot.
We have the fish pond, and the duck pond. The fish pond, they throw it over the doorway and get a prize.
Yeah.
And there's Coke toss, and what else do we have?
Do you have a Dunkin' booth?
We have had a Dunkin' booth in the past and put Mr. Phillips in it, and that made a lot of money.
He's chosen not to do it this year, though.
Yeah, I kind of, my little age is getting to me. Climbing up and down a couple hundred times is.
We have a reverse dunker where you can sit and the water can go on top of you.
Well, if she,
might try that.
She could volunteer.
Yeah. They would love to dunk me, I bet.
Yes.
But
Miss Troy used to do it too. Y'all would
Yeah.
switch up our 4th grade teacher.
Well, it was a really good time.
the kids love that.
Oh, yeah.
Dunk.
Oh, yeah. I would think that would be a lot of fun.
Everybody gets to dunk coaching, so they loved it.
Yes.
And so I would always hit toward the end. I'd get the younger ones. We'd let them get up there real close, and if nothing, they'd push it, and then here I'd go in that water.
I've been guilty of doing that before.
Yeah. It's a lot, that's just one of the good
fun.
things. We have a lot of fun with each other, and so it's just a good time.
It's our biggest event that we have. Like she said, it's our biggest fundraiser, but not just a fundraiser. All the parents and all the kids are
It's
there.
like family time, really.
Yes, it
really
is. It's really good community involvement.
Yeah, when you guys are a smaller knit community than a lot.
We are.
And that allows you guys to know more and be together, and it's almost like having a family picnic, more or less, I would assume.
And we have lots of parents that help us
Lots
put
of
this together
parents that help,
too. Because
and
without them helping us, it would be hard for us.
Do you guys have PTO?
We
No.
actually do not have a PTO. It was disbanded a long time ago by another principal.
Okay.
But we do have a very active parent, grandparent
Yes.
involvement.
Yes.
So.
Well, that's good. So is there anything you guys need for this fall festival that we have just a couple minutes left that we can ask the viewers to bring in?
Well, we would love to have any donations if anyone wanted to.
Cakes.
Cakes.
Any kind of prizes.
We also have
or
like a
silent
bake
auction.
sale where we have some really good cooks in our community that do fudge and cookies, and so we have like a bake shop.
I would
That
be
goes
fat.
over really well.
I'd be even fatter than I am if I was there.
Any businesses that want to get behind it and donate either monetarily or stuff for prizes, that's
to
a way
auction.
that they could help. Silent auction, different things.
Okay, so make sure businesses, you hear us, and parents, call the school, talk to probably, who answers the phone?
Miss Deb answers the phone. Miss
Okay.
Deb Stewart is our
And she
secretary.
would know what to do, I'm
She
sure.
would know what to tell you. Sometimes Coach answers the phone. He has a little period where he does our attendance and stuff, and so he helps us in the office too. So he might answer the phone.
All right, well, that's good.
We can get you to the right person.
Yeah, and it is important because I don't know that people understand very little of our true funding for what we need comes from the state. Most of, that pays the electricity maybe in the building, but for the classroom, like the supplies and so much of that is just desperately needed from.
And any extras, this is what provides
Yes.
that. Any extras, that.
Simple things like Kleenexes. Because me as a teacher, I don't get Kleenexes, so then I end up getting a big roll of toilet paper in my classroom. But it works. But you know what I'm saying? Just those simple things that people don't know that we need.
It's got to come from somewhere.
Right.
It does.
And my teachers, for the most part, spend money out of their own
Oh,
pocket
yeah.
for things for their like Miss Blizzard was talking about going to the Dollar Tree and stuff. And
Right.
it's not a whole lot of money, but it's a little bit that keeps them from having to buy things out of their pocket.
It is. Well, guys, time's up. But thank you so much for coming on,
Thank
all of
you.
you.
Thank you.
We've
Thanks for
enjoyed
having
it.
us.
I'm
Thank
really excited for your fall festival. I think
Thank
the kids
you.
will be too. And that program's awesome. I might have to take that back with me. So
Come and visit us.
I will. All right. So thanks for joining us today on this week's in Jackson County School, and we will be here next week, same time, same place. Thanks.